for trade talks. Michael Kochmar is the CEO and owner of a leather supply company that is happy to see these tariffs. He's set to fly out right after this interview to Washington to testify before Congress tomorrow. Thanks for being with me, Michael.
Thank you, Poppy. It's a pleasure to be here.
And I should note, you said about, just a few blocks away from where your grandfather started the company there in Cincinnati, right?
That's correct, in 1917.
Wow. This is a true American business and a true American success story. You're going to go in front of Congress tomorrow and you're going to say, this is okay. Let these tariffs continue. Let this trade tension, trade war, if you will, escalate. Why?
Well, I believe it's good. It's good for our business and it's good for the American manufacturing worker. What I'm going to tell them is that we're one of the few remaining companies in our sector, in our industry, that survived the onslaught of Chinese imports that began in earnest in the late 1970s, shortly after I started my career. Mm-hmm. By 1980, most of our designs that had been duplicated in China and sent back to this country at cost below anything we could produce. And by 1982, we'd lost over 30% of our sales because of China's lack of respect for our intellectual property and because of China's subsidies to their industries with the clear intent of taking over our manufacturing base. Roll the clock forward to 1999.
I mean, now China has slapped 25% tariff on leather goods too, your goods. So how does that help you guys?
Yeah, Poppy, but the thing of it is, there are two sides to it. One, if you're manufacturing and selling into the U.S. market, obviously additional tariffs on imports from China help level the playing field and allow us to compete, hire more workers, and have increased sales in the U.S. On the other side of it, exporting to China, something we'd very much love to do. And I'll tell you, I wouldn't be in favor of this if the Chinese market had been open to our goods. The truth is, the duties already in China on our category, I shouldn't say duties, but other barriers to trade, taxes, etc., equal almost 3 to 4 times, depending on the product, the actual product, of what we're charging them to come into our country. So if China wanted to say, look, we'll open we'll be fair with you the same way you are with us, I would not be in favor of tariffs. I'm a free trader. I really don't like tariffs.
And I hear your argument. Here's the thing. These tariffs, right, on China, you say will help our business. Will help you, will help your workers. You've even said in different articles will help you hire more and expand your business. But what about critics that would say, look, you're only looking out for your own business. Look at the big picture here. Look at the Federal Reserve warning yesterday that if this escalates, it will depress the economy. Look at soybean farmers in the middle of this country who have taken a huge negative blow because of the tariffs and the serious damage that it is causing them. What about those American workers?
Well, I sincerely believe that the net of this will be good for American workers. When you implement bad trade policy for almost 40 years and you do business with a partner that doesn't respect your values or your laws, someday there's a reckoning. You have to show them that if they're going to enjoy your market, they have to support certain values that you have and allow you access to theirs. The pain will be far less, Poppy, than people say. In our industry, there's been an exodus out of China to other Asian countries for the last 10 years.
How do you know
because
that,
once
Michael?
China bought our market...
Hold on. How do
I know that?
All of these all of these tariffs have not changed China's behavior yet, right, when it comes to intellectual property, et cetera. How do you know that the pain will be a lot less than what is being predicted?
We have not had restrictive tariffs on China yet. It's kind of like the old Albert Einstein thing. You keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Well, we've done the same thing for 40 years, and the result is not good. So if we're ever going to turn this thing around, we have to do it while our economy is strong, while we have some leverage to bargain with China, by the way, something they respect very greatly, and we need to try and turn this thing around. And Poppy, just a discussion of these duties. It's not that we might be hiring. We are hiring and have been hiring
Yeah.
since the news started coming out that there may be duties. So there are new American manufacturing jobs being created right now as we speak.
And we all applaud that, and that's good to see. I think the question is, in Congress, this will be a heated debate, I'm sure, tomorrow. How many industries are feeling that, right? Does the benefit outweigh the pain across the sectors? It's an important conversation, and I'm glad you're here for it, Michael. Thank you.
Thank you.